What's up, YouTube? This is Mathos97 and welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. This is episode number 11, and we're here with the final Monday Night Raw before the SummerSlam pay-per-view. So you can just ignore those rivalries there. That's what the game's setting up. I should have things planned once the pay-per-view is over, but it's kind of difficult to set up rivalries before the pay-per-view is even over unless you got something in mind, which maybe I do, maybe I don't. You guys don't know, and you won't know. So anyway, as we can see here, number one contenders match for the tag team titles. Tons of Funk versus the Prime Time Players. We got number one contenders for the Divas Championship. AJ Lee versus Caitlyn. And then, of course, the winner of this match will face Antonio Cesaro at SummerSlam. Yep, since Cesaro's been winning so many matches, the winner of this match will face Cesaro in a number one contenders match for the U.S. title the night after SummerSlam. And then, of course, CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, and the main event, Dean Ambrose versus The Undertaker in a Falls Count Anywhere match. So let's go ahead. We'll simulate this one. Caitlyn defeats AJ, and she's your number one contender for the Divas Championship. CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, and CM Punk defeats Seth Rollins. So let's get into this tag team matchup here between Tons of Funk and the Prime Time Players, as both these teams have, lately it started out with the Prime Time Players. They were in a bit of a funk, they were having a little bit of a struggle trying to get their first win, but they did get it a few weeks ago against the New Millennia. And then we got Tons of Funk. Tons of Funk has just been winning a lot of matches, surprising me, so they've earned themselves this match with the Prime Time Players, and the winner will be the number one contender.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Planet Park, weighing 375 pounds, the Funkasaurus, Brodus Clay.
Oh yeah, it's about to get funky up in here.
Team partner, weighing 360 pounds, Tensai.
All the WWE Universe letting them hear it.
So we're here with the number one contenders match for the tag team titles this Sunday. The winner of this match will face the New Millennia, the team of Zack Ryder and Jack Swagger, your tag team champions for the titles. So anyway, let's finally get into this one. It's Tons of Funk. They've been winning a lot of matches as of late. I know I just stated this, but they've really surprised me. I wasn't expecting Tons of Funk. You know, they've got victories over the Primetime Players. I think they had a match. Yeah, I think Tensai had a match with Zack Ryder in a winning effort, so Tons of Funk, they've definitely been surprising me. They're deserving of this number one contenders match. Then, of course, the Primetime Players were in a feud with the new millennia. And then, of course, when I downloaded the NWO DLC, my feuds got reset because of the whole... I mean, it kind of, like, erased my tag team, so I had to go back and reset them. And since the new millennia is a created tag team, the team was disbanded and the rivalry was ended, so it kind of sucks. But I mean, we got everything going here, and it's probably a good thing that this wasn't involved in a rivalry match, because I mean, this way we can find out who truly should be the #1 contender for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. So big atomic drop there from Darren Young as the Primetime Players made their debut in 2K14, whereas Tons of Funk, I mean, they've been around, but they didn't do a whole lot as a tag team. I mean, they competed on the Extreme Rules pre-show against 3MB. I think they teamed with Rey Mysterio, but that really didn't amount to a whole lot. Then Tensai, he got involved in the main event picture there for a little bit. He got involved there, challenged to, it was Xander James of UCW. But I guess I shouldn't be addressing that because of what happened. You don't know. That's for UCW. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna get fired or anything. So it's Tensai. He did have a little bit of a history. He had one match, like on. That wasn't really the main event, but Tensai, he was up there. He was in the upper card against Xander James. He did lose the match, I believe. It was going to be a loss by countout, but instead he lost by disqualification thanks to Edge, who made his debut there. That was back in Capital Punishment, so if you want to check that out, I shouldn't have to explain it. You can go check it out then. But anyway, so we have the Primetime Players and Tons of Funk here competing #1 contenders match for the tag team titles. And as you can see, there was a little bit of a jump, not a jump, but like I did do a little bit of a skip in the match because it did go on for quite a while. And I like to keep these... Oh, what is this? As we see, Titus O'Neil and Darren Young, nice double team there from the Primetime Players. But I like to keep these shows... I like to keep these episodes under 30 minutes. Whether that be anywhere between, like, 10 minutes and 28 minutes, you know. I don't know, but I just like to keep these under 30 minutes. Because I did that in WWE 13 where I would have 40-minute episodes and... Well, one, they take a while to render out, of course, but not only that, but just, like, I don't know, pay-per-views are, like, the really big ones. They go up for, like, an hour. And then plus with my multiverse, that's already really long episodes. They're, like, 40 minutes, so. What is this? Darren Young, gut check on the outside, but you can't pin him out here, Darren. You got to get Tensai back in the ring here. It's a 4 count now. I guess they could get a win by countout, but Darren, maybe a little bit foolish there as he couldn't pin Tensai on the outside. Now Tensai, he's had a little bit of time to recover, but like I've been saying, I've had some longer videos, you know, with my multiverse. Those are going to be like 40, 50 minutes whenever I upload those. Pay-per-views are going to be pretty long, so with these, like, I'm not trying to, like, undercut my universe or anything. Like, this match went on for quite a while, and I still show you a good portion of the match, but it was just a little long, got a little bit tedious, so decided to cut a little bit of it, because I do like to keep these under 30 minutes, like I said, because, like, I don't know, just plus when it gets to, like, 30 minutes, then people can fall behind, because, you know, that's a lot to watch. I mean, say, I upload, like, 4 episodes a week, and that's, like, half an hour episodes each time, you know, gotta give people some time to watch the videos. I don't want to do anything, like, super short, like 10-minute episodes, but I like to keep it under 30 minutes, but, whoa, he went for the hot tag, but Tensai would have none of that. He denied the hot tag from Titus O'Neil, but so now Tensai makes the tag to Brodus, and Brodus, big shoulder tackle, as Brodus finally getting back into this match. As Tensai been doing a lot of the work so far, but Titus O'Neil with a counter taking down Brodus Clay, so... I mean, if you have a problem with the way I do my videos, then unsubscribe, I guess. I don't know, but I just, like, I don't like to keep things too short, but I like to give it a good amount of time as well, because I like to play, you know, the 2 or 3 matches to get things going, but I'm not going to, like, intentionally cut a match, so I only show you, like, you know, 2 minutes of it. I mean, unless it just happens to be that short, but Titus O'Neil with a clash of Titus there. And Darren Young now going over, knocking Tensai off the ropes. 1, 2, 3, no! Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay staying alive in this one, keeping Tons of Funk's chance at the tag team titles still alive. is Brodus Clay. Just tons of funk. I've really been underselling them this Universe mode. They've proven that they deserve a lot more credit than they've been given. Big DDT there from Titus O'Neil. Bit of an athletic move by Titus. And there's a kick to the back of Brodus Clay. But Tensai now, he's going to need to get back in this one, as Brodus could be close to being done here. Titus into the cover, one, but a kick out by Brodus Clay. And a big shoulder tackle by Titus O'Neil. And now Brodus Clay back to his feet. And now Brodus is going to make the tag in. Tensai getting back into this one here. As now Tensai, there's the uppercut. And now with the green miss there. Might have got a little bit on Brodus there, I don't know. But there's the green miss by Tensai. And now in the face of Titus O'Neil. And Tensai takes him down. And here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Darren Young couldn't get there in time. And Tons of Funk defeat the Primetime Players. And it looks like it's going to be the New Millennia versus Tons of Funk for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. And I was not expecting this out of Tons of Funk. I wouldn't have expected them to even be in the tag team title picture this soon. But Tons of Funk, they've racked up a few victories. And they've really proven that they belong in this tag team division. They've proven that they do deserve to be #1 contenders. And that's just exactly what they've done here tonight. So, say what you will about Tons of Funk. They got the win here tonight, and they'll be taking on the New Millennia for the tag team titles at SummerSlam. So that should be an interesting match. Wasn't expecting Tons of Funk to get there, but now that they've done it, we'll have to see what they can do. But anyway, let's get into this triple threat match. Santino, Kofi, and The Miz.
The following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ghana, West Africa, weighing 221 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
And if you want to know how popular this superstar is, just listen to these cheers.
Approaching the ring, representing the Job Squad from Calabria, Italy, weighing 233 pounds, Santino Marella.
What a power walk to the ring by the Milan Miracle.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, The Miz.
The Awesome One is on his way to make more must-see WWE television.
This division hasn't quite been getting all the attention that it has deserved in just throughout the Universe mode in general, as we haven't really seen too many battles in the United States Championship division. I mean, Swagger won the title back at Extreme Rules. He had some issues with Dolph Ziggler there, but other than that, I mean, the United States Championship has been kind of neglected throughout W13. So we're looking to spice things up here a little bit, try to get the U.S. title back on the map here in 2K14, and what a better way to do this than have a #1 contenders match at a pay-per-view. It's sort of like a kickoff match, kind of, but I don't have a full card so that I could do like a kickoff show or a pre-show. But yeah, I'm still sort of thinking about possibly doing pre-shows in the future, maybe like the format that I did last year. I mean, I think last year I would have like 8 matches on a card and then do 2 on the pre-show, or like 2 or 3, and then have like 6 on the main pay-per-view or something like that. So maybe as things start to get a little more in-depth in this Universe mode, more feuds start to develop, maybe I could start to do more of that format. But for SummerSlam, it's just going to be a normal pay-per-view. So anyway, so it'll be The Miz or Santino Marella or Kofi Kingston. Whoever wins this one will face Antonio Cesaro at the pay-per-view. Could it be Miz? Could it be Kofi? Could it be Santino? I guess we're going to have to find that out here. His big knee there from The Miz. As all three of these superstars have got a bit of a beef with Mr. Antonio Cesaro. As we know, Cesaro, he's beaten Santino in a number of matches. He's beaten Kofi as well as... Well, the first time Cesaro faced off against Santino was in his debut, and Cesaro defeated Santino there. Then Santino teamed with Kofi, but they were attacked... They were attacked from behind by the tag team champions, the New Millennia, before the match could even begin, so they never had a shot in that one. And then, of course, the triple threat match, as we see big crossbody there. I did do a little bit of a cut, and I've already pretty much addressed length of the video, all that stuff. So anyway, boom drop there from Kofi Kingston, and now The Miz spins Kofi around, and he's got him here. Skull-crushing finale by The Miz into the cover. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. No! Kofi Kingston, showing his resolve, manages to kick out, and like I was saying, The Miz, he was defeated by Antonio Cesaro last week, and in a triple threat match, Cesaro defeated both Kofi and Santino. So, all three of these superstars have a bit of a beef with a Mr. Antonio Cesaro, and they'll get whoever wins here will get a shot at Cesaro, and a potential shot at the title. If they can defeat Cesaro at the pay-per-view, they'll be facing Jack Swagger for the United States Championship, the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam. So just one day after not even a full day, like 20 hours or so. So big implications on the line in this one, as Santino looks to steal it here with the cover. 1, and The Miz kicks out as Kofi missed a crossbody there. And now Santino, he's got The Miz here. Swinging neck breaker takes down The Miz, and Miz slides out of the ring there. Very smart by The Miz. And now he hangs up Santino Marella as Kofi dives to the outside, but The Miz is able to get back into the ring. And now Santino looking to capitalize here with a full Nelson, and Santino, he's not much of a submission expert, but he was trying to put Miz away there with that full Nelson, but Miz got saved by Kofi. Is now kicked to the gut by The Miz, and now Miz with a punch to the back of Santino Marella, and there's a cross chop to the throat, as now Miz sending Santino off the turnbuckle, and a trouble in paradise out of nowhere by Kofi. Out of nowhere, Kofi Kingston flew in there with that new trouble in paradise, and now into the cover. 1, but no, Santino just gets over there to save The Miz. That was that, and a roll up by Kofi. What? No, it's broken up by The Miz, but Kofi came in out of nowhere with that trouble in paradise, and Miz went for the signature clothesline in the ropes, but Santino was able to avoid it, and now Miz dragging Kofi there over to the apron, and now Miz, he's got Kofi in the ropes there. What is this? And Miz to the outside just hung him up there on the ropes, and now Miz back into the ring as Santino going out of the ring. Miz now, oh, knee lift there, nice counter by Kofi, and now Kofi with a roll up there, and it's broken up there thanks to the rope break, as now Kofi drop kick to The Miz, and now Kofi's going off the ropes there and takes The Miz down with a big clothesline. And now here's Kofi setting up Miz here. Boom, drop connects to The Miz, as now big bulldog there from Santino, and now Santino could be looking to capitalize. He's dragging Kofi away from the ropes, maybe looking to pin him off the bulldog. Thought he might have gone after Miz, but now into the cover. 1, 2, and no, Kofi Kingston kicks out. And now kick to the gut by Santino, as he's got Kofi for a nice backbreaker. And now Santino working the arm of Kofi here, as Miz now spins Santino around, and a skull-crushing finale by The Miz, planting Santino into the mat. 1, 2, 3, and Kofi couldn't get up in time. The Miz is your winner, and The Miz will be going on to face Antonio Cesaro at SummerSlam in a #1 contenders match for Jack Swagger's U.S. title. And Miz, if he can defeat Cesaro this Sunday, then he'll go on to face Jack Swagger next week on Raw for the U.S. title. But he's going to have to defeat Cesaro, and from what we've seen so far, Cesaro is undefeated in this universe mode, so that's going to be a tough task for The Miz to accomplish. But let's get ready to move on into our main event. Falls Count Anywhere match, The Undertaker one-on-one with the WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose.
For one fall, to the ring, from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 215 pounds, the WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose.
Look how he walks to the ring. Ambrose actually claims to be the solution to WWE's problems.
Approaching the ring, representing the Brothers of Destruction from Death Valley, weighing 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
Oh, what an amazing scene. This journey to Undertaker's battleground. That ring.
And our main event is upon us. Dean Ambrose, the WWE Champion, versus The Undertaker. And now right out of the gates, Ambrose takes down Undertaker with a nice neck breaker. And now from behind gets taken down by Undertaker. This is a false count anywhere, so that means no disqualifications, no count out. There's going to be a pinfall anywhere around the ring. We could even go out into the parking lot to see a fall there. But now, here's Ambrose. Big enziguri kick to the side of the head. Nice counter from Ambrose, but from what we've seen in recent weeks, The Undertaker has had Ambrose's number, as Undertaker defeated Ambrose last week in a matchup. But we'll have to see if The Undertaker can make it 2 for 2 here tonight, as Ambrose now trying to outpower the dead man. I don't think that's a very smart move, as now Undertaker sending Ambrose into the turnbuckle. And now Undertaker, sidewalk slam, takes down Dean Ambrose. And we know Dean Ambrose won the WWE Championship back at Capital Punishment. He defeated CM Punk. And now he defended the title at Vengeance, of course. So Ambrose, we still don't know who's going to face Dean Ambrose for the WWE Championship. Or as a matter of fact, will we have a WWE Championship match? But Ambrose taking down The Undertaker. Now Ambrose there choking The Undertaker there. Just trying to choke the life out of the dead man. And now kick to the gut from The Undertaker as he's got Ambrose in the headlock. But Ambrose once again with a counter, taking down the Phenom. As Ambrose now has Undertaker back suplex to the dead man. As Ambrose now, no, he missed. As Undertaker was able to avoid it, but he gets kicked by the WWE Champion Dean Ambrose. As Ambrose now measuring Undertaker here for a neck breaker, planting Undertaker into the mat. Wait a minute, I'm just getting word from Vince McMahon that this Sunday there's going to be a 6-man tag team match. Wait, what is this? It's going to be a 6-man tag between John Cena. Wait, no, okay. My mic is going a little fuzzy here. I'm having a little bit. Okay, there we go. Some technical difficulties there, but I've officially got the message. It will be the Brothers of Destruction and Daniel Bryan teaming up to take on the Shield as Ambrose goes headfirst into that bloody steel chair as Ambrose used it to bust open the Undertaker, and a leg drop. But, so yeah, we now know what's going down at SummerSlam, as there's rumored to be 6-man tag. I'm still waiting for an official confirmation from backstage. I don't know, I'm hearing this from somebody, but I can't tell who it is at the moment, but apparently they're saying that Vince McMahon has granted the match, so I'm guessing there's going to be a 6-man tag. Wait, covered by Ambrose, one, not even one count as Undertaker kicks out, but okay, now I'm receiving official confirmation. It's just been posted on WWE.com that there will be a 6-man tag team at the pay-per-view between the Brothers of Destruction and Daniel Bryan. Brothers of Destruction and Daniel Bryan versus The Shield, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Dean Ambrose. And so, I guess that means there won't be a WWE Championship match this Sunday, but The Shield has had issues with Daniel Bryan and the Brothers of Destruction, and I'm sure this won't make Daniel Bryan too happy, as he's still trying to get that match with CM Punk, but it looks like he's not going to get it this pay-per-view either. He didn't get it at Vengeance, and he's not going to get it at SummerSlam either. But the question is, what are we going to see from CM Punk? Because I guess CM Punk could be off the card. I mean, this will be the first time that he's been off. This will be the first time that he's not on a pay-per-view card in our Universe mode, as he was the WWE Champion from Extreme Rules to Capital Punishment, and then even at Vengeance he had the tag team match. So I'm guessing, I mean, unless something comes up, CM Punk, this will be the first pay-per-view he's going to miss, as we're going to have to see how the pay-per-view can go down without Punk. But big knee there from Ambrose, as he's got the Undertaker by the arm, and he rakes the eyes there, just viciously clawing at the eyes of the Undertaker, as now, sorry, throat was getting a little scratchy. But anyway, Undertaker punched to the face by Ambrose, and now Dean Ambrose spins him around here. Oh, he's not going to do this. On the steel steps, the hook and ladder face buster, and Undertaker's got to be unconscious. 1, 2, no, the Undertaker stays alive as he got decimated onto the steel steps, and the headlock driver by Dean Ambrose into the that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3, it's over. I mean, there was no way Undertaker could kick out of that. He got face planted onto the steel steps, and he kicked out. I was shocked to see him kick out of that. I mean, he took a face buster right on the steel steps. Here's the replay. Boom, right there. Right there, face first onto the steel steps. And he kicked out. I was not expecting Undertaker to kick out of that, but we know the dead man. He's shown that he can take punishment, but this was too much here. The headlock driver, after Undertaker had already been driven face first into the steel steps. Undertaker could have a concussion. That had to inflict some major damage. As Ambrose now, he's your winner, and it doesn't look like he's quite done here. And Undertaker getting kicked by Dean Ambrose. What a show of disrespect from the WWE Champion. That's the man who's supposed to be representing this company, and he's there getting some cheap shots in on the Undertaker after the match. But SummerSlam, the perfect storm is this Sunday, so make sure to stay tuned for that. That should be an awesome pay-per-view coming up. But Ambrose defeats Undertaker in this Falls Count Anywhere match, as we are just 2 episodes away from the pay-per-view. We've got main event and SmackDown, but tension between Ambrose and Undertaker is heating up. I mean, there isn't going to be a title match. It's just what the feud is saying, but there will be a 6-man tag at the pay-per-view, so be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this episode of Universe Mode. I'm going to get a drink because I'm losing my voice. My throat's going scratchy. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Keep on YouTubing.